People these days are too quick to overhype everything. They always go from one extreme to another. Everything is either right at the top or right at the bottom. You millennials are devoid of the purity of subtlety. With that being said, this is the best dance movie ever. Breakin is directed by the late Joel Silberg and is a very vibrant dance movie inspired by the hip hop and breakdancing movement of the 80s. Lucinda Dickey plays Kelly, a jazz dancer that gets swept away by the allure of breakdancing when she meets two very talented breakdancers, Adolfo Shabadoo Quinones, who plays Ozone, and Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers as Turbo. The three of them become close and form a dance trio with the aim to put on their very own live show. I've done a lot of 90s films lately, but not many from the 80s, so I'm glad to spend some time in the decade that birthed me. Dance films never seem to have much to them. Stories often take a backseat to the impressive dance numbers and obligatory love element. Many dance movies feel cliche, as if the only reason to dance is to save a youth centre from closing down. Breakin, also known as breakdance, doesn't feel like that. It feels more like an insight into the breakdance movement, focusing on the passion of the people that live it. The clothes, the graffiti, and of course the dancing are all presented as expressions of individualism and unity within the culture. The story is deeper than comes across if you pay attention to Kelly's evolution from a stern-faced uniformed dancer that is part of a large choreographed group run by a devious man who looks down on street dancers, to a free-spirited dancer who flips around smiling as an individual dancer that has her own shining moments. The actual dance scenes are fantastic. They still hold up today and showcase brilliantly the heart and practice that goes into the art. The dance scenes are spread out nicely throughout the film, so you never feel like an urging for another one without having that urge satisfied momentarily. You can't have a dance film without music, and I must say that this is one of my all-time favorite soundtracks. Them 80s songs will have you unable to sit still, and of course my all-time favorite song is in this movie, and I'm sure that this movie made it my favorite. As soon as I hear Shaka Khan Ain't Nobody, I feel to breakdance across the room. I love this film and all of its 80s gold, and have never seen a dance film that I like more. There's also a sequel, but I never grew up on it, and it isn't the same, especially seeing as it does that whole shutting down the center thing from every dance film ever. Next year sees the return of breakdance with a new installment, Breakdance Revolution. Hopefully they can capture the original magic and bring us a modern dance film with enough heart to match the culture from which the art form was born. I truly recommend Breakin.
You see his face? That's dancing, Kelly.